Hello again there, basketball fans, and welcome to day 3 of the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup held in Czechia for 2025. This will be the final game for Group B in this group phase. We've got Nigeria versus Portugal, two teams who have come into this competition creating history for their respective nations, especially with Portugal, who are on debut here at the U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Both teams are also on one win and one loss. As we can have a look at the group standings right now, Nigeria just ahead, placed second here in Group B so far, and Portugal in third. Both sides falling to Canada during the group phase, and both sides obviously beating China. So this game is very important for both teams, not only for pride, but also for placings. Because once we finish the group phase, we'll be heading into the round of 16. So game 1, Nigeria here on screen, defeated China in a remarkable comeback in the third quarter, thanks to the likes of Nora Ezike, who had 25 points and 6 rebounds in that particular game, shooting at 100% from the field. And here we see Portugal on screen. As mentioned, their debut here at the FIBA U19 women's competition and the first ever win at this competition against China, 75-52, who were led by Clara Silva in that particular game, who had 25 points and 12 rebounds. The victory also came on the very same court where the senior Portuguese team registered their historic first win at a FIBA Women's Eurobasket just last month. So it's been an outstanding month for women's basketball in Portugal as history has continued to be made. And it's fantastic to see their debut here on the world stage. Let's take a break now for the national anthems. And apologies, we've still got some time for the national anthems. So I'll just remind you as well to subscribe to our FIBA YouTube Premium Membership Program. You can sign up as a rookie, a starter, or an MVP and unlock exclusive content, enjoy members-only videos, and access our dedicated Discord server where you can chat to the likes of myself and fellow commentators that you will be featured in this tournament. So, Jacinta here with you, calling all the way from Brisbane in Australia. Nigeria here sporting the white, looking to get their second win of the tournament. And now we will break for the national anthems. and a quick exchanging of gifts before we head to tip-off. And thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube channel here for the live stream between Portugal and Nigeria. Looks like we have lots of Nigerian fans already in the chat. And we've also got a predictor poll in the YouTube live chat. Let us know who you think is going to win this competition by voting in that poll. And if you like having your say about these competitions, there's more poll predictors available on the official tournament website. And our referees here on screen for this game. So we see Portugal in the red on screen, sporting their colours from their national flag with the lovely green stripe. And the Portuguese team are boasting a lot of local talent, and a lot of local talent who are also due to make their debut in the NCAAW tournament over in the USA next season. And keep your eye out for number 17, Clara Silva, who has already spent a year at the University of Kentucky and is due to start her sophomore year at TCU very, very soon. And Nigeria as well, another team who is boasting a lot of local talent, led by number 0, Udabamo Begi, who plays for MFM Queens Basketball. She has been outstanding, not only here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup, but also at the U18 Afrobasket, where she averaged 18.2 points per game, 7.2 rebounds per game, 5.3 assists, and 4.5 steals per game. So she was everywhere at Afrobasket. She's certainly been an anchor for this Nigerian team, and we can expect that her team will be heavily relying on her and her leadership again today. The Nigerian team also have the likes of Nora Ezike, Toby Inweke, and Jessica Ajayi, 3 players who are playing at very high level colleges themselves. And just before we get to tip off, this is Group B, so naturally ahead of the round of 16. Placing is everything in your group, as Group B will be crossing over with Group A, who have the USA, Hungary, Israel, and Korea. And with Portugal and Nigeria both on 1 win, 1 loss each, placing this game is very important to help determine their fate for the rest of the tournament. And we've got a couple of FIBA YouTube Premiumship members in the chat. So hello to Manifa Amaga and CLS Morning Basketball. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. And we are underway, basketball fans. The last game of Group B, as we see Silva dancing down in the short corner, gets tied up, and an early foul is called here against Nigeria. And that Bucket from the free throw line is missed, but Silva finds the scraps. Overcooks that layup attempt though, and Nigeria here off to the races. Nweke goes herself, she's blocked. Silva now on point guard duties. Finds Rodriguez. Lovely penetration and dish from the Portuguese, and number 24, Andorinho, is fouled. So Maria Andorinho makes the first. And the second, some sharp shooting here to open up Portuguese's scoring account. Nweke looking for some help, finds it through Ezike. She's now stuck in the same spot. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lovely drive and finish there by Nigeria. Isaac, another standout from the U18 Afrobasket tournament. And out of bounds by Isaac. Good deflection there, avoiding a catch under the paint there for Silva. Silva barges her way through and turns it over. Beggy stops and pops at the free throw line. It's short. Straight into the hands of Nazario. Karim. Oh, bits too strong there on the pass from Karim. And Rodriguez can't keep it in. And another great score here, thanks to Abigail Isaac for Nigeria. Middle penetration and a bit of a prayer put up there by Rodriguez, but she's bailed out with a foul. And great shooting from the free throw lines continues for Portugal. So Nigeria need to be careful to limit their fouls. They're already up to 3. 3-point attempt is no good there for Nweke. Rodriguez for 3. That's no good. Offensive rebound though, Portugal. This time Nazario gives it a go, and that's off the back of the iron and a violation. So Beggy being well guarded here by Nazario into full court pressure. Takes the pick from Ezike, pops it back out. Ezike tries her luck, blocking foul call. She'll go to the line for 2. See on the replay there, Maria Andorinho just stepping up a little bit too late. Ezike goes 1 from 2. Took a while for her to be able to score in the last game against Canada. After a huge first game against China, as I previously mentioned, she had 25 points. Good look inside for Silva. She goes right around and a lovely finish with the right hand. Five plays 5 with 6:40 to go here in the first. Beggy slowing it right down, already down to 10 seconds on the shot clock for Nigeria. Just outside the elbow and gets it. That looks like it's number 6. Wendell Hambam. Now she was really keeping the spirits alive for Nigeria last game against Canada, scoring 13 points. The top score for her team in a very, very tough clash against Canada only a couple of days ago. Beggy with the big rebound. Pushing the pace this time. And fires Ezike eventually, and that's an air ball, unfortunately. Karim back to Nazario. Another look inside for Silva. That's a good catch. Finds the receiver on the weak side. In the reverse, can't get it. A lovely putback there. Great, really nice tough play from number 24, Andorinho. And Weke looking to go herself in the two-man game here with Ezike. Tough shot and tougher finish for Nora Ezike. Finding her feet early this game, but falling asleep on defensive transition as Portugal get an easy 2, thanks to Marta Rodriguez. Penetration again, this time by Abigail Isaac. She's blocked. Portugal just playing with it a little bit here now. Waiting for Silva. High off the glass, no good. No offensive rebounders though, other than Karim contesting the rebound. This time Silva gets caught up with Isaac and a foul's called. I think that's going to be Abigail Isaac's second foul so far for the game, I think. And she looks like she's already headed to the bench for a sub. And we've got a timeout, Nigeria. 9 points, plays 9. Nigeria, Portugal with 4 minutes 27 to play in the first. It sure is an arm wrestle here early in this very important game. We'll be right back after this timeout. And time in here, basketball fans. Thanks again for joining us here on the FIBA YouTube live stream. We'd love to know where you're watching from all around the world. I can see we've got lots of Nigerian fans, and according to the FIBA YouTube chat poll, I think most people in the chat were tipping Nigeria to win this one. But with that free throw from Silva, Portugal retake the lead. Just going 1 from 2, but 1 is enough for Portugal to stay ahead. And Nigeria here still in their man-to-man defense. Tough shot there with dying seconds of the shot clock from Nazario. This time for three. It's short. Strong offensive rebound attempt from Andorinho. But Nigeria end up with possession as Chukwu with the give and go on the inside, and she is fouled. Great read here by Francisca Chukwu. Noticing that there were no defenders under the backboard, and just opening that lane wide for her to slip in and make that layup attempt. Chukwu misses the second, almost gets her own rebound back, falls with Nweke. And Nweke looks to go herself from the free throw line, is short. And Portugal will get possession. As Beggy takes a break with 3:47 to play in the first. Nazario looks for the pick and pop. And a middle penetration from Freire. The heavy fall under the basket. And that will be Nigeria's 5th team foul for the first quarter. And second one short. Rebound again, Andorinho. But it's turned over. And here comes Ajayi. Coast to coast and draws the foul. So Jessica Ajayi subbing on at 3:49, and within the first 30 seconds is already having an impact on this game for Nigeria. And gets the second. Still 1 point in this ball game. 3-point attempt here. That just rims out for number 24, Andorinho. 3-point attempt this time, Nigeria, and gets it. Much better shooting here from Nigeria. Ajayi, again, making an impact early. Frade is surrounded by Nigeria's defense. Andorinho for three. She replies, and the bench love it. Ajayi looking to go herself. Almost stolen there by Frade. Start 5 on the shot clock now for Nigeria. Great defense so far by Portugal. And the violation. I think Nigeria, though, wanted a foul there on number 6. Wendell Hembem put up the buzzer beater and looked like she perhaps didn't have her legs under her on the way down. But with its play on Portugal ball, Sofia Sosa here at the top for her first minutes. Takes the pick from Pachinho, and offensive foul called. So Portugal now up to 4 team fouls with 1:56 to play in the first. Last foul was called on number 14, Pachinho. Three-point attempt, that's tough from Nigeria. Sosa. Lovely movement off the ball here from Portugal. And the find for three by Pachinho rolls it in. Leonor Pachinho played at the 2025 Euro Cup this year for SL Benfica. And desperation on the floor as we're fighting for loose balls. Possession, I think, will stay with Nigeria. So we've seen a lot of free throws so far in this first quarter. Portugal shooting at 62.5% so far on the free throw line, and Nigeria just 33.3%. 4 on the shot clock here. Jaye gets caught up. Beggy tries to put it up. She's blocked. And they won't play the advantage. They'll play the violation. So Portugal will have possession from the side in the backcourt. Sosa, well guarded there by Ajayi. Sosa making it really hard work for herself there. Just can't quite shake her defenders. But Nigeria end up committing another foul. First foul called there on Hamanatu Ayodeji. Sosa, 1 for 2, extending that lead just that little bit more to 4 points. Biggest lead Portugal have had so far. Nigeria here with 45 seconds and an opportunity for a 2-for-1 situation. Nweke looking to take that pick from Ayodeji, but an offensive foul was called for an illegal screen. And that will see her to the bench, unfortunately, with her second personal foul as well. So for Nigeria, we have Hamanatu Ayodeji with 2 fouls and Abigail Isaac already with 2 fouls as well. So that is critical at this point for Nigeria. And unlucky there for Portugal, Andorinho can't make the floater. Beggy waving Ajayi out of there because she wants to go one-on-one. Big rebound Ezike, but overcooked on the putback. And surely that's going to be quarter time here. Clock still says clock is reset to 10, but I think the referees are asking for more time. So it looks like we have 0.2 of a second on the game clock here literally a catch and shoot opportunity for Nigeria. In the corner, that's tough, and it is blocked by Peixinho. That is quarter time. Nigeria 13, Portugal 17. Ahead by 4. Like I mentioned, the biggest lead so far that Portugal have had this game. Going on a 6-0 scoring run in that quarter to see them ahead just a little bit. We'll be right back after quarter time. And looks like we're about to get ready for the second quarter. And thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. Plenty of Nigerian fans here in the chat supporting their young side today. And we did see some Portuguese fans in the chat too. Remember, you can sign up to be a FIBA YouTube Premium membership holder. We've got 3 different tiers that offer 3 different levels of access to exclusive FIBA content. And stolen here by Beggy. She's got numbers. Lovely fake and finish there by number 14, Chuku. She's been timing her cuts well so far this game. So we see Fernandez on the court for the first time over to Sosa. And Beggy again, almost with another steal, just upping the defensive intensity. And looking at some statistics from the first quarter, Portugal dominating the rebound count 14-10. Well, not so much dominating, but leading, including 6 offensive rebounds to Nigeria's 3. 3 blocks. And in terms of turnovers, it's 4 turnovers Nigeria to 5 Portugal. Make that 6 as Beggy is on a mission to get defensive stops. She is fouled, but it looks like number 4, Rita Nazario, may have hurt herself in the collision here. Let's have a look on the replay. Two from 2 for Beggy. If she's not getting steals, deflections, assists already in this quarter, she brings Nigeria up to even 17 apiece. And a foul called here on Jessica Ajayi. That will be her second as well. So Nigeria need to really tighten up defensively to make sure they've got their key players left on the floor by the final siren. Good kick. Lovely ball movement. Again, Peixinho for 3. Swish. Lovely team basketball there and execution for Portugal. Coming out here attempted track on Beggy near the half court. Ezike goes to go herself, but it's stripped. Lovely look inside. That is well short though for Karim. Friday doing a good job making life difficult here for Beggy. Beggy goes to go herself, can't get it. Rebound Silva. Portugal in transition. Beautiful look and the finish as well. Portugal finding their chemistry early in the second quarter. And just like that, they're back up to 5. This time now with the biggest lead they've had this game. Chuku. She's going to go herself. Tries the counter move. Too hot in that occasion. Friday. Executing some patience with Karim. From the wing, that was Coutinho, who had such a miss. Friday with the rebound, and she's fouled by Friday. Number 6, Magda Friday for Portugal. Headed to University of Charlotte. Portugal up. As Marta Rodriguez comes back in for Portugal, and Hembem is back on the court for Nigeria. And it's stolen here, coast to coast, and a lovely lefty there by number 11, Ana Marquis. Two-point attempt, Chuku. Silva with the rebound. Rodriguez over to Marcus. Good ball movement again. Looking in for Silva. Chuku read it like a book. Hambam looks to go inside. Passing angle not ideal, as Chuku was well guarded in the post position. Three-point attempt from the top. Clean rebound and can't get the 2 though. Second chance opportunities keep reigning supreme for Portugal, but the opportunity goes left begging. And a steal here for Marquis. Looking for some assistance, finds Karim into Silva, and she'll get that nice bucket from just outside the block. Hambam tries to go herself, and the pocket is picked. Portugal again off and running, and layups are just coming up plenty for Portugal, and right on cue we've got a timeout here, Nigeria, as Portugal take the lead 17-28 in what's been a flurry of offensive prowess in transition. We'll be right back after this timeout. And here we go. Nigeria with the opening possession from that much-needed timeout. What do the girls need to do to get back at this 11-point lead? Beggy, she was great early in this quarter. Hambam can't get a three this time. She hit a couple of great threes against Canada on Sunday. Can't remember my days. I'm just in tournament mode. William dealing. Pachinho for three again. That's short. Beggy and Hambam chasing the rebounds. Nweke finds a lane and a foul. Perhaps just a little upset with herself for not making it a three-point play, which is understandable. But a good play nonetheless. Very, very well read and tough take from Nweke. So Ana Marquise takes a sub for Portugal, and Sofia Sosa comes back in. And 2 from Nweke. Cuts the lead down to 9. Sosa looks inside for Silva. Good catch. Lovely outlet pass and ball movement again. Sosa looks to go in, but it was deflected by Nweke. She gets it back here in transition. Heavy contact there on that situation. But the foul will be called against Portugal. Sosa just caught out of position there. And another timeout here on the floor. It's still Nigeria 19, Portugal 28. I think Portugal just drowning any opportunity for Nigeria to get back into this. So we'll be back after this timeout with 4 minutes 13 to play in the second. And looks like we're getting ready to get started or get back to the second quarter. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. It's Jacinta here with you for this game between Nigeria and Portugal, the final game of the group phase here in Group B. Nigeria and Portugal in Group B alongside China and Canada. Inbound and Nweke. Three-point attempt looks good, and it was. Woo! Much needed bucket for Nigeria. Not ideal for Portugal in the timeout though. Hambam applying the heat. Lane opens up. Left hand is a little bit too hot for Rodriguez, but a very good take nonetheless. 4.4 seconds on the shot clock for Portugal with the baseline inbound. Silva doesn't want to catch and shoot. Pachinho will have a go, and that is short. Oh, and the Portuguese coach is not happy at all. So Nweke here, guarded by Fernandez, goes herself, gets the rattle and roll. And we've got another timeout here. The Nigerian bench are all up and hyped. So we see that last layup by Toby Nweke. So we'll be back 24-28 now with the Portuguese timeout. Still plenty of time here to play in this second quarter with 3 minutes 30 now. Portuguese ball. Still looking inside for Silva. Lovely pass from the high post and the lefty rolls in. Patience rewarded for Portugal. Beggy is far from home. Takes the screen from Isaac, who's back in the game with 2 fouls. Hambam off the back of the iron. Foul called here on Portugal on the floor, and it will be Nigeria's ball. And the first one drops here for Ayodeji. And the second one just misses. Can see in the chat someone asking where Nazario is. Now she looked like she hurt her hand committing a foul a little bit earlier in the game. So there is a chance that she might be just resting it for a period of time. Silva. Rodriguez. Deflected by Nigeria. Great defense. 3.1 seconds on the shot clock for Portugal. And the shot attempt from Silva is short. Rodriguez tries to clean up the scraps but can't get her layup. And a tough outlet pass here from Nigeria. Nweke goes for 3 again over a long hand of Silva. It's chased down and it will be Portugal's ball. Good pressure there from Portugal. Two minutes 12 to play in the second. The lead is 5 in favour of Portugal, who are up by as much as 11 earlier in this quarter. Silva, can she get this reverse? Beautifully done. Silva's got in a lot of lovely great touches close to home. Oh, and the pick of the gap. Beautifully done, Abigail. Isaac, just as easy. And a turnover. Another steal for Beggy. Isaac trying to set the screen. She's got to be careful not to pick up her third foul. Goes for 3. Make sure her feet's behind the line, but it's out. Rodriguez hands it back to Sosa. The pick and pop from Adorino isn't given. Finds Silva instead. It's short. Isaac with another rebound. Beggy slowing it down again, waiting for that screen. Stops for the three. It's short. Rebound and Andorino. Sosa picks up the pace, gets fouled. And first for Sofia Sosa, who was part of the Basketball Without Borders camp in 2023 and has been playing at a FIBA level since 2022. Like a lot of her teammates in this Portuguese team have been playing at a FIBA level since 2022. Seven, 27 plays, 34. 35 seconds to play now in the second. Isaac looks to go herself with the right. Pocket picked. Foul called on number 6. Magda Freire. She can't believe it. Isaac misses the first. And as we were speaking about Rita Nazario before, she also has 3 fouls. So perhaps also why she's had her court time limited in this second quarter. But 0 from 2 from the free throw line for Nigeria on that occasion. Portugal still with a 7-point lead and about a 5 and a bit second deficit between shot clock and game clock. And foul committed there by Beggy. Things getting a little heated here between these two teams. Bit of frustration here on day 3, understandable. I'm sure a bit of fatigue is setting in. Very important game on the line here for both teams. Placings are important ahead of the round of 16. Friday looks to go baseline, well defended, but somehow finds a pass to number 26, Marta Rodriguez. Oh, it was 24, sorry, Andorino. So that lovely pass inside from Friday to Andorino is the last score for the half, and it's 27-36, Nigeria, Portugal. Don't go anywhere. Grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be back right after halftime.
education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence, built on strength
And drive, not rising. We are arriving, not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot.
Earned.
Taken.
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
forged in sweat, ruled by queens. When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Welcome back, basketball fans, to the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czechia for 2025. Thanks for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. It's Jacinta here with you, one of your commentators for this tournament, alongside the likes of Justin, Michael, Glenn, and Aaron. Names and voices I'm sure you're familiar with. And here we go, Nigeria with the first possession. Just some statistics as we start the third quarter. Both teams are shooting at 22.22% from the three-point line, with 2 from 9 from the arc. Nigeria shooting at 33% overall, with Portugal shooting at 38% overall. And Portugal are winning a lot of the key stats, including rebounds. They're 27-17. Portugal have 13 assists to Nigeria's 6, which is certainly reflective of their sound ball movement that we saw in the first half. And Portugal's on 10 turnovers to Nigeria's 9. When we look at some individual statistics, number 15 for Nigeria, Abigail Isaac, is top scoring with 6 points. Toby Nweke is top scoring with 7 points for Nigeria, with Isaac following with 6. And for some reason there we go, that's back. And for Portugal, number 14, Leonor Peixinho, number 17, Clara Silva, and number 24, Maria Andorinho are all on 9 points for Portugal. Silva on double-double watch. She has 9 points and 10 rebounds, so I'm sure that she'll be getting a double-double this game. She's shooting at 50% overall as well, so certainly on track for a fantastic game again, Clara Silva. And we're off to a very competitive start already, 29-36, Nigeria, Portugal. Portugal committing that foul early. And this time Nigeria committing the foul under the basket. Number 6, Wendo Hambam. Sophia Sosa. All of her points have been earned from the free throw line this game so far. And her shooting prowess continues. She is 5 from 6 from the free throw line. And the N1 play here early for Nigeria. That has got to keep some spirits high, with Nora Nweke heading to the free throw line. And Dorinho with an early sub. She's just notched her third foul as Nweke makes the three-point play. So that's a big loss for Portugal, with Nazario and Andorinho on 3 fouls, 2 key players for Portugal. 3-ball attempt is short, chased down by Isaac. Beggy now pushing the pace to Nweke. Settles for the 3 at the top of the arc, gets it! And if you can settle for a swish, then why not? Comparison in the chat, Nweke and Isaac are like Kobe and Shaq. Well, let's hope that they can deliver. Another big third quarter for Nigeria as Ezike strips Silva, and she gets stripped right back. Silva finds a path in the left but can't get it. Isaac, though, with another rebound. Ball back with Isaac. She's just holding on to it for a little while, waiting for Nweke. Hambam for 3. It's long. That would have tied it all up. Wendo Hambam hitting a couple of threes against Canada. in the last match on Monday. Canada, though, hitting 23s against Nigeria, which is an all-time record at the U19 FIBA World Cup in the men's and women's competition. So records are being set. History's being made here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Lovely back cut from Portugal, and can't get the pirouette finish from number 5, Emma Karim. And another miss layup there, Beggy. She needs to keep playing, though. She almost stopped to look at the ref. Back in the corner, directing Nweke to go inside. Hambam for 3. It's long. Chuku couldn't hold on to it, but here is Sofia Sosa. Karim with the pull-up 3. Short. And the layup miss as well from Rodriguez. Silva, can she finish? She can. Inside look, tough look there, and I think a foul called. Chuku drawing that one. Kashino called for that foul under the basket. I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed during this competition, but Nigeria don't tend to line up for their free throws. They tend to use it as another opportunity to communicate with each other. Almost like a very quick makeshift timeout. And Chuku goes 1 from 2. Another rebound for Silva, who's up to 11 and 12 now. Karim. Penetration, Rodriguez. Yeah, gets the friendly roll this time. Tough catch, Chuku. And bam for 3, rolls out. Chuku with the offensive rebound and a strong block from Silva. Portugal pulling back there on that occasion. Rodriguez calls for the screen from Silva, doesn't take it though. And the look under the basket and blocked by Chuku. And she's going to get possession for Nigeria. So momentum starting to favour Nigeria here early in the third. We've seen them have some big third quarters against China in their opening match of the competition. Ezike looks to go with the left. She's stripped by Karim, but she needs a bit of help. Ball ends up with Sosa via Pachinho. The lob into Silva is long, so another turnover for Portugal. And Rita Nazario is back in the game, number 4 for Portugal. She had to be put on ice for some foul trouble in the first half. Let's hope she can stay in the game. Beggy finds an opening on the left and gets it with the right, and it counts. I think foul called on number 6. Magda Freire, who's just subbed into the game. Beggy can't get the 3-point play. Nigeria now 38, Portugal 42. We're just over the 5-minute mark in the third quarter. Good look inside there for Silva, as she finds the secondary and the lay-in. Beautifully done by Pachinho. Beggy goes herself again, and the bank is good. Idabamo Peggy doing it all again. Stat machine. Pochinho finds the receiver. Freire back into Pochinho. The ball movement has been outstanding for Portugal, but it's faltered here with a travel violation. You can hear the Nigerian bench from here. They are lit. Beggy, Ezike tries the spin, is stripped again. Rodriguez trying to draw a foul. And it's knocked out of bounds by Ezike. So remember, you can join our FIBA YouTube Premium program, membership program. There's 3 different tiers that you could subscribe with. The first being rookie, the second being a starter, and the third being an MVP. And with each different tier, you get different access. And that is some MVP access there from Nazario, hitting that 3 from the top. And a block. As Samuel attempted an early 3 for Nigeria. Now that Nazario's back in the game, can you just feel her coming alive? Is she going to go back to back? No, she finds Pochinho. Goes into Silva, who looks for the little pass, but another steal here for Beggy. Ball stopped with Hambam. Long pass over to the weak side. Spin move. That is short for Samuel. And thrown out of bounds, Portugal. Udubamo Beggy, number 0 for Nigeria, is now up to 6 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. She has 4 of the 8 steals for her team in this game. Ajayi now back in the action. Gets stripped. And an easy 2 there for Rodriguez. 40 now plays 49. 2 minutes 55 to play in the third. Chuku looking for some help. Ajayi finds a lane to go herself and is fouled. So Jessica Ajayi's second trip to the free throw line this game. And she remains at 50%, 2 from 4. 5 points and a rebound next to her name for this game as well. Rodriguez, Nazario, Friday, travel violation called. So Nazario, Friday, and also Andorino for Portugal, all playing on 3 fouls. We've got a Nigerian timeout here with 2 minutes 28 to play in the third. It is 41-49, Nigeria, Portugal at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. And here we are, basketball fans, time in as you see Clara Silva on screen with her double-double, 11 and 12. Nigeria with the first possession from the timeout. Ooh, Friday almost had a hand on it. Beggy trying to make something with Isaac in that two-man game. Finds a gap. It's high. Chuku there to clean up the offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. Ball now back with Nazario. Rodriguez. Nazario. Back to Friday, into Silva. Nazario now for three. Looks good. The team execution continues here for Portugal. Isaac. Short pass to Ajayi. Off one leg is short. And the foul called there on Chuku, contesting the offensive rebound. (41 plays 52 with a minute 34 to play in the third. Having a look at this quarter, Portugal are outscoring Nigeria 16 points to 14 so far. As Portugal look like they're in a 1-4 high set initially with two high post players. Friday for three. Silva can't get that rebound. Well done there by Abigail Isaac on the box out. Ajayi gets caught up and a foul is called in the backcourt, and that's going to be Nazario's fourth. And remember, you can find all the results, statistics and news from this tournament on the official tournament page, FIBA.basketball/en/events/FIBA-U19. It's quite long. However, just use your preferred search engine and type in FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup, and the official web page will pop up as the first result. As Nigeria finds some more success here at the free throw line. Marquez. Three ball attempt in the corner, just long there. And Weke in transition, can she go with the left? Gets fouled by Anna Marcus. So Nweke was quite a distance there from the basket and quite out of control. I think that foul may have just bailed her out there. And with that free throw, Nigeria now ahead in this third quarter, 17-16. The first quarter so far that they've won. Well, we've still got 30 seconds to go. Lots of time for Portugal to get another score. Into Silva. She's guarded by Isaac. Three-point attempt. No good for Portugal. Friday finds the loose ball and gets the two. Look inside to Chuku, is too long. Silva commits the double dribble. And it is 18 apiece here in the third quarter. .1 to play in the third. Portugal still ahead by 9. They've remained in the lead for most of this game. A hope and a prayer up by Nweke. Easy rebound by Pochino. And that will be three-quarter time. Nigeria 45, Portugal 54. Portugal still leading most of the statistics in this game, including 40 rebounds to 29, including 13 offensive rebounds, 12 steals to 8, and 18 assists to Nigeria's 9. So don't go anywhere, basketball fans, as our shooting percentages come up on screen for your consideration. We'll be back for the fourth quarter very soon. And just before we get the fourth quarter underway, good time to mention that we have a new poll featured on the official website. Who do you think will be the MVP of the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup? You can make your pick and cast your vote by heading to the official website. The link is available on your YouTube chat. So just before we enter the round of 16 for this competition, it's not too early to pick your MVP predictions. So head to the chat, click the link, and get voting. And one here for Beggy. Leadership in leaps and bounds. Acrobatics to make that shot. So that's going to send Magda Friday to the bench, picking up her fourth foul in that play. And Beggy completes the three-point play. She's now up to 10 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists and 4 steals as Nigeria are the first to score in this fourth quarter. And just like that, Portugal are back on the board. Hambam uses Isaac's screen, passes ahead for her to roll onto, but there's a miscommunication. Turnover, Nigeria. Marcus Pachinho. Rodriguez Pachinho, can she get the three ball going? No good. Box out rebound Chuku. Toby Nweke. Hambam. 2 shots. That was Beggy, I beg your pardon. She is tough on the dribble penetration. Portugal finding themselves in some early foul trouble. It's not even a minute 30 into the fourth quarter. They're already on 2 team fouls. 19 fouls in total for the game so far, as Beggy is really finding her confidence from the free throw line here. Oh, and the commentator's curse strikes again. I do apologize to Idabamo Beggy. She goes 1 from 2. Rodriguez looks for someone. Pushinho again for 3. Gets it this time. Becky doesn't use Ezike's screen. She gets the floater. And another foul is called. Idabamo Beggy putting this game on her back. Another 3-point play opportunity. And gets the friendly roll. Portugal still up by 7. Just under 8 to play in the 4th. Pass into Silva. Off the 1 foot is long. Beggy looking for Harmbam in transition, but it's deflected there by Marcus. Three-point attempt and gets it. Toby Nweke. She's been shooting a great game from the 3-point line. She is now 3 from 4. And with the reply, it's Rodriguez. Ezike managed to catch the Portuguese celebrating that last 3. They forgot to play D. And she's off to the races. Two shots here for Ezike. Portugal, 4 team fouls already. Very, very early to have such dangerous numbers in your team fouls for the 4th quarter especially. Lots to play here in this game. This being the last game of the group phase for Group B. Both Nigeria and Portugal on 1 win apiece. So this game is important for final placings ahead of the round of 16. As these teams will cross over with Group A. That includes the USA, Hungary, Israel, and Korea. The pass is loose. Karim needed to go to that corner to make that pass easier. Instead, Nweke picks it off. Beggy. Yeah, she's finding her. She is heating up here. Idabamo Beggy is taking over in the 4th quarter. Nigeria now 56, Portugal 62s. We got a timeout. We see that stop and pop and lock from Idabamo Bemi. 6 minutes 48 to play. Portugal timeout. We will be back right around the corner. Now, as we're getting ready to head back onto court with 6 minutes 48 to play here between Portugal and Nigeria at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup, let me remind you to sign up for the FIBA YouTube Premium Membership Package with the 3 tiers of Rookie, Starter and MVP. You become a FIBA YouTube member, you can unlock exclusive content, enjoy members-only videos, and access to our dedicated Discord server where you can ask people like myself and my fellow commentators questions all about the tournament with our special little threads on the Discord channel. So you're welcome to jump in there, ask us who our favourite players are, our picks for MVP, all in that exclusive Discord channel. There is a link in the YouTube live chat where you can become a FIBA YouTube member. So the turnover count there was quickly shown on screen for those that missed it. The turnover count is 17 Nigeria, 19 Portugal. And another foul called here against Portugal, meaning that Nigeria will be heading to the free throw line from every foul from now on. Now this is a perfect opportunity for Nigeria to get the lead back in this game. But Enweke misses the first. Toby Enweke, currently at Princeton University in the United States. And makes the second. Nazario Karim. Great lane pressure here by Nigeria, courtesy of Jemisoma Samuel. Silva finds a shooter at the top, and it just rolls out for Rodriguez. Ezike Silva picks off the pass, gets the lovely lefty to go. Much needed bucket for Portugal. Nazario doing a great job with Silva, defending in that situation. Silva, Nazario, misses the left-hand layup. Rebound Ezike. We've got Hambam here on point guard duty as well. Beggy has been subbed off for the meantime. Enweke, long two. It's well short. Referee says Portuguese ball. And it's not too early, basketball fans, to start voting for your MVP for the tournament. You can make your pick and cast your vote by heading to the official website. Link is available on your YouTube chat. Left-hand layup gets it this time, Rodriguez. Marta Rodriguez has had a great game here for Portugal. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and draws the foul. Perhaps a couple of fouls now due to fatigue, couple of brain lapses in decision. Penetration, and Dorinho back in the game, who was in foul trouble as well in the first half. Rodriguez and Dorinho, short. This time, gets it. Interestingly, the last few buckets for Portugal have all been on the left-hand side. Hambam in the corner. Looks to go herself from the left. Ezike takes the jump shot. That's long. Silva can't hold on to it though, but it will be Portugal ball. Silva with the double-double now of 13 points and 13 rebounds and adding 2 assists to her name and 3 steals. Looks like we have another timeout here on the floor with 3 minutes 56 to play. It's Nigeria 58, Nigeria 59, Portugal 68 at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. And we are back. 3 minutes 50 to play in the fourth. Everything on the line for these teams. 3-ball attempt is just off for Rodriguez as we have temporary stoppage here. Number 24, Andorinho, down and out for just a minute, but she seems to be okay. I'm sure she'll be able to tough it out for the last 3:44 for this game. She's on 11 points and 5 rebounds so far, as we've got a foul called off the ball. Oh, apologies, there was a shot clock reset to 20 seconds, so no foul called. Almost another steal for Silva. Isaac getting caught up here in the backcourt. Saved by Beggy. Off to Chuku. Tough take. Ball ends up with Andorinho. Nazario inside for Silva. She'll go herself with the left and one! Clara Silva. (15 and 13). Looking to make it 16. Soon to start her sophomore college year with TCU, where Hayley Van Lith recently graduated. Isaac at the top, guarded by Silva. And bam for 3, short. Rebound Rodriguez. Nazario. Andorinho. Rodriguez back to Nazario. 3-point attempt. The rim's out. Rebound by Jaye. Pushing to go herself, it looks like. And an offensive foul called with an extension of that elbow. That will be Jessica Ajaye's third personal foul. As you can see her on the replay getting tangled up with Marta Rodriguez. Karim. Silva. Nazario for 3. It's long. Good rebound, Andorinho. Nazario. Silva at the high post. Finds a way somehow. Can't finish with the right hand. Chuku with the rebound. Hand bam to Nweke. She goes to self and it's short. Now Nazario just going to slow it down. Time is certainly on Portugal's side with 1:40 to play, and they're up by 11. Tapped away there by Isaac. Ends up back with Silva, and a block from Chuku has been called a foul. What do you see there on that occasion, basketball fans in the YouTube chat? Chuku understandably frustrated with the call, but once the call's made, we can't change it back. So Clara Silva back at the line for her 4th and 5th free throw for the game and misses the first. Short on the second as well. Rebound Chuku. Hand bam. Taken on Karim. Puts up a prayer, can't get it. Lovely step there from Chuku, but it's short. Nazario here. Karim looking in for Silva. Well guarded though by Beggy, and it's snatched. Nweke now, coast to coast. Takes the bump, misses the layup. Silva slows it right down. Nazario as well. Silva fouled in the process. That will be Nigeria's 5th team foul. As Karim takes a sub for Portugal. And we see Friday back into the game. This time 2 from 2 for Clara Silva. As we see she and Rodriguez sub out for the last 48.8 seconds. Clara Silva ends the game with 17 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 steals and 5 blocks. Putting her mark in every which way in this game she can, and timeout Nigeria. Still 48.8 seconds to play in this game at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. Last few possessions here to play, basketball fans. Nigeria, Portugal, offensive foul called on that screen. See here on the replay, committed by Isaac. No free throws though on the offensive foul. So Portugal this time with an opportunity for a 2-for-1 with 43.2 to play. Remember, there's a link in the FIBA YouTube chat for our premium YouTube membership program. 3 different tiers to suit a lot of different people. We've got rookie, starter, and MVP. that all have access to different levels of exclusive FIBA content. And head to the official tournament page to vote for your MVP. As we see a 3-ball from Vieira. The cheers are quickly silenced as it looks like one of her teammates may have suffered an injury contesting the rebound. Referees are going to have a chat about it. 3-ball is going to count though. Marta Vieira, number 7 for Portugal, has only played 22 seconds and already hit a 3. It's pretty efficient. If we look at some of the other stats, supporting Clara Silva with her 17 and 14, we have number 26, Marta Rodriguez, with 14 points and 5 rebounds. And also Leonor Peixinho, 14 points and 6 rebounds and 4 steals for the game. As the referees are reviewing this foul that was called while the ball was in the air. Looks like it's committed by number 35 from Nigeria, Hamanatu Ayodeji. And while the referees talk it over, let's talk about some of the Nigerian individual player statistics. Top scoring for Nigeria this game was Idabamu Begi with 17 points, 2 rebounds and 6 assists. And the foul has been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul against number 35, Hamanatu Ayodeji. Not a pleasant way to end a very competitive game between these two teams who are fighting for second place in Group B. Now, once the group phase is over, we head into the round of 16. Essentially, there are 4 groups of 4, except for Group D, which only has 3 teams, but that's another story. Now, everyone plays each other once in the group phase. Then the 4 teams are ranked 1 to 4 and they cross over with a neighbouring group where 1 plays 4 and 2 plays 3. Foul called here. Sosa drawing the foul. So for example, if Portugal finish second here they will finish second here in Group B. They're going to cross over to play third in Group A, who looks like will be, at this stage, either Hungary or Israel. Israel are due to play the USA later today, and Hungary are due to play Korea to finish their group phase games. But after the round of 16, the winners of the round of 16 games will go on to the quarterfinals, and the losers will go on to the classification games. For 9th to 16th, as a bank is apparently still open in Czechia. Dying seconds here now, 61-79, Nigeria, Portugal, taking away what ended up being a convincing 18-point win, continuing to create history for their young side on debut here at the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. So as mentioned, they will likely place second in Group B and play whoever ends up third in Group A, as we've got plenty of action later today, as Canada have just demolished China in their final group phase game. Coming up next, we do have Israel versus the USA and Hungary and Korea. So of the 4 games that are going to be played in succession today will help us decide the first round of 16 games. We've also got coming up Spain versus Czechia, Japan versus Argentina, and finishing the group phase is Australia versus France. Thanks again for joining us on the FIBA YouTube chat. Remember to join our premium membership program and stay tuned for more games on YouTube live from the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. This is your commentator Jacinta signing off.